Hello there, it's Anna here and welcome to Little Crochet Farm. Today I will show you how to make these mini cupcakes. It's a very easy and super fast pattern to make. It's one more creation from the No Sew collection and I hope you have fun crocheting this pattern. I use 100% cotton yarn and a 2mm crochet hook. Alright, but you can use any material that you're used to work with. Alright, if you haven't seen, there is an ice cream also no sew from the same collection, and I hope you enjoy. Now let's start the pattern. Alright, we will start here with the red color yarn. We will start crocheting the cherry. So this is how it will go. We crochet the cherry first, and then the topping of the cupcake, and then the cake. So here you will make 6 single crochet inside a magic ring. Okay, if you don't know how to make the magic ring, there is a complete tutorial here in this YouTube channel showing you step by step how to make, in case this video is too fast for you. So check out the description. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the tutorials from the stitches and techniques I'm using here, there is a video tutorial for it. Okay, so now here I close tight my magic ring and we will work the second round 6 increases. Here when I say increase means you will work 2 single crochet inside 1 stitch. So here in the first one I crochet 2 single crochet, okay, next one 2 single crochet again, and you repeat throughout the whole stitches here, and you should have 12 stitches at the end of this round. Alright, this is looking good. Now what I like to do here is with the sewing needle, I use the beginning of the tail here and I insert inside this first round just to make sure this magic ring will remain very tight and closed like this. Okay, now for the third round you will work 12 single crochet. So I will add here my stitch marker. In my case I just use a different color yarn, a piece of different color yarn, and we'll work here 12 single crochet. Okay, so there is no secret here, no increases and decreases, just work your stitches and I will catch you up at the end of this round so we can move on. Super good, so we have this little piece of cherry forming here. Now for the round number 4 you'll crochet 6 decreases. Okay, so decrease you catch just the first front loop of the next 2 stitches, just the front loop. Okay, and you continue your single crochet. There is also a link in the description of this video that shows you a complete tutorial how to invisible decrease in crochet toys, in case this video is too fast for you. Once you reach here, you see I remove my stitch marker and I will work here now my last decrease. Alright, and here I'm showing you because we will make a color change. So that's why there is no sewing here in this pattern. Okay, so we will change color here and we will start crocheting the topping of this cake. Okay, now I will just cut this red color yarn, we won't need it anymore, and I will just give a normal knot. I'll give just a tight knot. It will be facing inside of the toy, so you don't need to put too much attention to it. Just make sure that it's secure. Okay, this is super good. Now let's move on for the next round. And here in the next round you will work only in the front loop of the stitch. Okay, and you will work 6 increases again. You should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of the round. So here instead of grabbing the whole stitch, you'll grab just the front loop. Okay, you'll make 6 increases. You should have 12 stitches at the end of this round. So here front loop again, 1 more increase. Alright, and so on. Front loop and 1 increase. Okay. This is great. So this is how it should be looking like. Now I will stop a little bit here to organize this tail. I will locate here the beginning of my thread. This I forgot to mention. Bring it to the outside, the beginning tail outside of the cherry. Okay, this will leave it outside and we'll make the pentacle here. Okay, this is optional. You can leave your cherry without it, no problem. And now I will just hide this bunch of tails so our work is more organized, and you don't need to add you don't need to add stuffer material here inside of this cherry. Okay, once again I will add my stitch marker and we'll move on for our next round. So here for round number 6 you will work 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 18 stitches at the end of the round. So here 1 single crochet, and this is my increase. Alright, this you will repeat 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So repeat all the way and I will catch you up here. Super good. So we have already our cherry on the top of the cake, and moving on for round number 7 you will work 2 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of this round. Here I'm working my increase. Great, so here you have 1, 2, and increase here. Work all the way around, and this is how it should be looking like. So great, now for round number 8 you will work 3 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 30 stitches at the end of the round. I always suggest you to count how many stitches you have at the end of every round, because in case you need to unravel and do it again, it's a little piece and you're not going to be messed up at the end. So here 1, 2, 3, and my increase here. All right, great. Now we'll move on for round number 9. You will work 4 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 36 stitches at the end of this round. And this is the last round with increases. Okay, so last time you need to count. So this is my increase here. So let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet and the increase here. Repeat all the way around. And now we have the size of our cupcake. Now we'll work a little bit the length here. And for round number 10 to 13, you will work 36 single crochet. So you work here 4 rounds with 36 single crochet. Once you're done with round 13, I will catch you up here for the next instructions. This is great. Look at this. We already have a little cupcake. Right. Okay. So let me show you here what's going to happen for next round. You see, these are the stitches, all right? And you will work only in the front loop. So you have front loop and back loop of the stitch. This is one full stitch. Okay. This is just the front loop of the stitch. All right. So you will work all of this round on the front loop. And the next round you will work only in the remaining back loop. Okay, that's once again why we are no sewing here. So for round number 13 you'll work only in the front loop. You will skip the first stitch and you'll make 3 double crochet on the next one. So only front loop, remember, okay? So here double crochet. In case you don't know how to double crochet, I'll make it super slow here. So the first double crochet is done, yarn over inside the front loop, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over inside 2 loops of your needle, yarn over inside the 2 loops of your needle, yarn over again inside the front loop, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over inside the first 2 loops, yarn over inside the last 2 loops. Okay, so you have now 3 double crochet here, and then you will join on the next stitch, front loop only, remember, with 1 slip stitch. Okay, so this is the repetition we will work. So yarn over, skip the first stitch here, start crocheting on the stitch next to it. Okay, front loop only, and you work 3 deep double crochet in the same stitch here. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. 3 double crochet. Done, and join with the slip stitch in the front loop of this next stitch. So this is a repetition. You will work all the way around here, and I will catch you up on this last stitch here. Great, so here I'm on my last repetition. I finished the 3 double crochet, and I'm supposed to join with the slip stitch here in the front loop, right? What we are working here now is you join with the slip stitch, but you'll make a color change here. That's why we are not sewing, right? So bear here with me. So we change colors here on this last slip stitch, okay, and we will start working now the cake. So let's just quick stop here to cut this tail. We won't need it anymore, and give just a simple knot here. Once again, these knots are staying inside of this toy, so for us it doesn't matter if it looks pretty. We just need to make sure that it's very secure. All right. So for this next round, you will work 36 back loop single crochet. So remember I told you, you will have the remaining back loop of the previous round, right? So if you fold it here, those stitches, okay, see you have the stitches here, you just fold it. Once you fold it, the remaining stitches will just pop out. You see, these are the lines with the back loop. The only tricky loop here is the first one, because we skipped the first one, so it's a bit tight. So these are the only one here that is more tricky to see. The rest is very easy to see it. So now let's work here. Just back loop single crochet. Okay, so let's take here the first tricky ones, and you will see the rest is completely fine, just this first one. It's a little bit hidden. And always count how many stitches you have at the end of each round, alright, just to make it sure. Here, back loop. Okay, more focus here. Let me pull this to the back. Okay, so now just work your back loop single crochet here, and I will catch you up for next round. Remember to just hold it, this stitch is folded, so the stitches are pumping out. Okay, super good. So we finished here this first round of our cake with the color that you chose. So this is what, vanilla cake, not chocolate cake. And now for round 16 and 17, you'll work normal single crochet, okay? So here you already know how it works. Once again, this stitch, the first one here is a bit tricky. Maybe it's a bit tight for you to take it, but organize here the best you can your stitches, just to make sure that it's neat, a neat beginning. Okay, super good. And now you work here your next 2 rounds, and I will catch you up at the end of round 17. Okay, this is super good. Look at this. We have some cake shape here. It's looking very nice. Now let's work here 1 round with the decrease. So for round number 18, you will work 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 30 stitches at the end of this round. Right, so let's work here 4 stitches and the invisible decrease. Okay, so front loop only of the next 2 stitches, and you continue with the single crochet. Super good. Repeat all the way around. And now this is how it should be looking like. So once again, we will work 2 rounds here with 30 single crochets. So here you won't have any decreases or increases, just the single crochet. So work your rounds here, and I will catch you up at the end of round 20. So we move on for round 21. Alright, this is great. Now, for the next round, we will work only in the back loop of the stitch, okay? So we will work 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 24 stitches at the end of the round. And here you will work invisible decrease only in the back loop, okay? So insert a needle inside the next back loop of the 2 stitches, and you continue normally. So for the invisible decrease in crochet toys, you grab only the front loop of the stitch. In this specific case, because we are making a decrease and we also want this to be folded to the inside of the toy, we are grabbing just the back loop, okay? You will see the effect that this will cause and why we are working only in the back loop of those stitches. Okay, super good. This is a very tight stitch to catch, but you can make it. Great. This is how it should be looking like, the result. And you see, we already are seeing that those stitches are folding to the inside, and this is the effect that we want. Now for round number 22, you will work 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 18 stitches here at the end of the round. So here you'll work a normal decrease, okay? So 2 single crochet here. Now the first decrease. Alright, super good. Repeat all the way around. And this is how it should be looking like. And now we'll start adding stuff and material here. So here, add as much stuff and material you want. This is optional to you. I like my toys firm. And you see we have a very nice shape here. This is what we want. And now we are moving on for the last round of this toy, okay? So for round number 23, you will work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of this round. And we are almost done with this crochet toy. So here my decrease. I will catch you up here for the fastening off. Great. So once you have 12 stitches left, you cut the yarn, add in a tapestry needle or sewing needle, whichever needle you decide to work, and now you'll grab only the front loop of the stitch, okay? So here, grab just the front loop here, front loop here, just the front loop of all the 12 stitches. Alright, once you grabbed all of them, you pull it tight. Super nice, it will be closed here. This is looking great. And now we'll do the same as we do in the beginning of the toy. We will insert this thread in the last round here, inside the last round. The stitches from the last round. And that's it. Hide this remaining yarn. And you can stop it here if you want, because you see we already have a very nice cupcake here. But we'll give some eyes. Like this other one I made, I gave just some colorful sprinkles here. Alright, and I made a chocolate flavor, because you see I used the brown color for the cake. But for this one I want to give it some life, so I'll make some eyes and mouth. Alright, in my case I like to embroider the eyes. But if you're using safety eyes, there is in the written pattern in the description below this video the exact position where I add the eyes, so you can add your safety eyes while you are creating the toy. Okay? So here, to embroider the eyes, I just work a lot of repetitions. So I make this a lot of straight lines here until it becomes a bit round. You know, you can see it here. A lot of repetitions, and you see we have the eyes. It's very easy to embroider these eyes, and as many as you do, you will start getting more and more confident on embroidering eyes. Alright, so this is first one, I will work the other one. And now with the same thread, I will make here, just move this stitch to thread to one stitch beside the eye, and I will embroider here a little mouth. Okay, give me here some thread, very nice, and I will just secure this mouth in the beginning here, inside where I just left off my thread. Okay, and I will bring this thread here to the beginning of the yarn. Let me organize this a little bit. This is looking very nice. Okay, super good. And now you secure those threads here with a simple knot as well. So I'll make it double. So we secure this thread. This will remain in its place. And we hide this beginning here of the tail. Ta-da! Great. So once again, you can stop here, or you can add a little bit of confettis on top. So this is what I'm going to do here next. And this is very simple to add. So once again, leave this tail here so you can secure the yarn later. And here I'll just randomly throw out some of this sprinkles on top of this toy. Alright, so add as much as you want, as many as you want with the colors you want, and secure the beginning of your tail. Alright, we don't want anything to be loose and unraveling. Alright, once again, let's just hide this inside of the toy. Okay, and you see, your toy is ready. Look at this cutie. I hope you like this pattern. If you like, give me a thumbs up, and I see you for the next pattern. Bye!